Oh no, I'll have to redo this. This will be more like maybe a 70-hour project. Did I caught you making biscuits on my yarn? Hi guys, and welcome to this new fun video. In this video I will be crocheting a lot again. I have a lot of fun plans. Basically I want to do the 5 minutes versus 5 hours versus 5 days challenge, but I'm gonna alter the timing a little bit to fit my crochet timing. Guys, I want to give a disclaimer that throughout this video I'm saying particular timings, but they don't make any sense. You know, just watch the video, but my timing was kind of very off. Obviously, I can't really predict how long each project will take me to do, but I also wanted to maybe be celestial themed. And I want to get inspired by Pinterest, so I'm gonna look onto Pinterest soon. It would be ideal if I could also use yarn that I already have, but I think I will need to order yarn as well for the biggest project. So I really hope you guys are excited for this challenge. I love doing little challenges like this. Also, I want to quickly show you my outfit. Please ignore the mess because I kind of have to organize my studio space, but if you saw the previous crochet vlog, I did go thrifting and I did buy these 3 items, and then today I noticed they kind of could fit together. So this is a very long cardigan, and then I'm wearing this, I think it's supposed to be a dress, but it's extremely short. And then I'm wearing this skirt that I also thrifted, and I also am using an earring, something to close the cardigan a little bit. And then I'm wearing my handmade necklace with some earrings, and then this clip also has orange and purple in it, and I honestly feel so cute today. I think it's a very cute look. So let's go. I really hope you will enjoy this very long vlog and support in any way possible if you feel like it, and let's get started. Okay guys, I just started a screen recording and I hope it's gonna work out, but I'm now gonna go to Pinterest to kind of see some inspiration for my 3 different projects. I think ideally for my 50 minutes I would do like some type of keychain or something, or maybe a tiny plushie. And then for my 5 hours I would really love to do a celestial corset. I'm not sure, I'll see what I can find on Pinterest. And then for my 50 hours I actually already have a sweater or cardigan, I don't remember what it was, in mind that I saw through a YouTube video about a TikTok, and I just took some screenshots and I'll show you in just a second, but I feel like it is very Pinterest inspired as well. But I did already buy a little bit of yarn that I can use for that specific project, but I'm gonna go to Pinterest now. Okay, let's type in celestial crochet. Okay, I see a blanket, a super cute sweater with a moon pattern. Very Coraline inspired sweater would be cute as well. This poncho design is very cute as well. Oh my god, a bandana would be super cute as well, but no way I can do that in 50 minutes. And these coasters are super cute as well. This top is so cute. I would maybe love to do this for a corset or something, so I might save it on my Milanote. I'm not sponsored by the way, but I would love to be sponsored by Milanote because I use it for all my projects. Oh, this is so AI. Oh my god, I hate AI crochet. It's so obvious every time. Maybe just a simple, oh, maybe like this, like a simple star. I feel like that could be cute. That's a free crochet pattern as well. Okay, I think I'll just save this page on my Milanote board. I do want to show you what I have screenshotted for my 50 hours. I have saved it here. I have these images from one TikTok. I did image reverse search the images. Someone in the comments told that the brand is Northern Isles. I have no idea. I think it's vintage, but I do really like the style of this cardigan. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a cardigan or a sweater. So I think we can get started with this information. I have all of this dark blue yarn. I honestly don't think I will be needing all of it. And then I have this as well. I did make a quick sketch based on the screenshots that I have, and I think I will go with these colors. I was doubting in between this pink or this rusty orange, but I honestly thought it didn't look as good together, and I just don't have that many colors to choose from on the Hobbii website. I really hope it will look cute because I really wanted a secondary color for the cardigan or sweater that was more of like a brownish purple color, but I feel like the pink is the only one getting a little bit close to it. For the biggest part of this video, I will probably be crocheting downstairs on the couch. Say goodbye to my studio space, my beautiful studio space, and we will be going into my boring living room from now on, probably. Wait, why did I only do 4? I probably missed a round. Oh no, I'll have to redo this. And I thought I was done. I'm currently at 35 minutes though, so I feel like I can still do it under an hour. Okay, I finished my star keychain thingy and I added this loop thingy. It kind of bothers me though that it's not on one of these pointy bits, but now I can hang it up if I want to, and it took me exactly 58 minutes. I'm kind of proud. I kind of did it in about 15 minutes, but I did need to redo a few rows. Also, this would be so fun if you're selling at markets, for example. This is something you can make in under an hour, so you can sell this for like 20 euros depending on what your rate is, but I feel like it's pretty big. I also just remembered that I already made a celestial kind of corset situation, but I just don't wear it as often because I feel like it's a little bit clunky. I don't know, I feel like it doesn't look very defined. I'm now gonna make another celestial corset. Guys, we have a Hobbii order. Normally it would arrive on Friday according to the first mail I got, but it's Wednesday and it already arrived, which I'm very happy about because I was concerned it was gonna take me longer than a month to upload a new crochet video since these take me so long to make, and then I was thinking I needed to wait almost for a week for my yarn to arrive so that I could continue with this video. Here it is, so let's see. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is this beautiful yarn that I bought for my celestial corset that I want to do. Also, technically, I do have 5 hours this evening to work on this corset, but realistically, I don't think I will do it all this evening. Plus, I do think it's gonna take me longer than 5 hours because I think making the multiple granny squares will honestly take a long time. I'm also seeing this yarn. I knew it was gonna be a mustard color. I kind of had no other choice with the colors they offer. I also bought a new Tunisian hook because you can already guess it. I do think I want to make the sweater with Tunisian crochet because it's gonna be with grafts and it's just color work Tunisian crochet. It's my favorite. I just looked up some tutorials on YouTube. I will link them in the description if you're interested. Okay, I made my first star granny square. I don't know why it looks so weird though, because I did the back loop only. It looks a little bit strange, and it took me about 40 minutes to make one granny square, and then I did some calculations, and I think I need to make about 11 granny squares because maybe I also want to do like half granny squares to give it more of a curve somehow. Yeah, if I need 11 of these, that's already more than 7 hours, and then I still need to attach them all. So I honestly think this will be more like a 10-hour project than 5 hours. I feel like I could see this coming because every time I make a clothing item, it takes me forever. For the rest of the evening, I will be making granny squares. It's like a little bit complicated for me. I honestly feel like I still need the video tutorial. I have been crocheting for about 3.5 hours and I have 6 squares and 2 half squares, so that's not too bad. I also made empty granny squares to of these half squares. It's not very well done, but I tried my best and I feel like it's gonna work with the other squares. Okay guys, I'm here to tell you that I'm almost exactly at 5 hours of work and I have done 8 full squares and then 4 half squares, and I think I need to make 3 more. I will have all of this yarn left over. Oh, by the way, it kind of matches my nails because I did my nails yesterday for my video on my crafts channel. If you're interested, I do a lot of vlogs on my Hippie Hooray crafts. And I was thinking it would be so cute to do either a dress or like a skirt to go underneath the corset that I'm gonna make. I don't know, give me any ideas you have what I can do with this yarn. Okay guys, I finished my 5-hour project. It honestly took me 9.5 hours, so I don't know, I feel like with crochet and stuff like that, it's so hard to like predict how long a project will be, and you also can't really rush it because then it just doesn't make any sense anymore. But I love the outfit I'm wearing right now. I just bought this dress at Urban Outfitters because it was so discounted. And I regretted buying it for months now. And now I saw that it was discounted. It is a small though, but it still fits quite reasonably. And you can also see my new tattoo that I got done a week ago. So I feel so cute. But there are a few things I want to talk about when it comes to this corset. I'm actually thinking of changing up a few things. Maybe when I eventually make like a matching dress or something else that matches with it, with the huge cake that I still have left in this bluish purpley color. I feel like it looks nice from a front, but I think in the back with the lacing, I feel like I should know this by now because I have done a lot of lacing. It kind of like smooshes together, so I'm actually thinking of removing the lacing and just attaching it in the back with a few more stitches. And I feel like this looks very cute for like pictures or videos because you can kind of tug it and make it look cute. But I know if I'm gonna sit down or stuff like that, it's just gonna, my design is gonna get smushed and you're not gonna see like the moon and the star and stuff like that anymore. Actually, I'm thinking now to make boning out of zip ties and attach them at my corset on the inside. I think that will be the best option to make it look the most professional. Guys, I feel like I have a fire outfit today, although it's a little bit more simplistic than my usual maximalistic style. But I love it so much. It's like a very long skirt that I have sewn out of thrifted. That's not why I'm filming this. I have an update for you guys. Yesterday I did my swatch and then I kind of calculated how long it would take me, but I was very wrong because today I drew out my graphs in Stitch Fiddle based on the inspiration, but I feel like my actual piece will be a lot tighter and smaller, so not really oversized compared to the reference image. But I mean, this will already take me so long to make because I'm doing Tunisian crochet, and sometimes I wish I was like, I see a lot of crochet YouTubers, not to be shady or anything, but a lot of crochet YouTubers do like double crochet all the time with very thick yarn, and I feel like it's mainly because they want to make the item as quickly as possible and then they don't even really wear it that often. And I don't know, I feel like that's a little pet peeve of mine because I feel like I have become so perfectionistic that I do want my details to be perfect because I do want to wear it myself and I do want it to look very professional. So I made the graphs and then after that I started with my first square. The way that I'm gonna construct this is I feel like I'm gonna start with one side. I have like 3 columns, I guess, and I think I want to do column by column and then just sew them together at the sides at the end. And first I wanted to do patch per patch, but I feel like I can just do one patch and then do the patch above it right after it with Tunisian crochet, because otherwise I'll need to spend more time attaching every single square at the end. So I think I will just work column by column. But I did make my first patch, so I'm gonna keep going with this first column, and this is what it's looking like. And it took so much longer than I calculated with my swatch.
so much longer.
So I think instead of a 50-hour project, this will be more like maybe a 70-hour project. And it won't be oversized at all. My nail is stuck in my hair. This is gonna be like a 70-hour project instead of a 50-hour project. I feel so annoyed because I feel like I will have to alter my YouTube title, and I feel like it's gonna be a bit confusing throughout the video because I keep changing my timing. But I feel like with crochet you can't really avoid that, because for example, with painting, you can start with the base of your painting and keep adding to it. But with crochet, like, I have a certain size of body, and like it needs to fit around my body, so I can't make it smaller to make it go quicker. Oh, I also feel like this project is like slightly inspired by those Amanu vintage sweaters. I have no idea what it's called, but they have like this very cute star sweater that I have seen everywhere on TikTok and stuff, and I feel like with this project I'm a little bit inspired by that as well. I feel like it's such a like a Pinterest vibe as well. It will just from now on be like 60 hours or more of just doing Tunisian crochet and following the graphs that I have designed. So let's go, you guys.
2,000 years later.
This is day 3 now, the end of day 3, and I have finished 2 of the columns, I guess. I have already sewed them together, and this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna have to block
the shit out of this and hope for the best.
Also, I wanted to do this for one sleeve, but it barely fits on my arm. Right here, my arm is way too chunky, so I might need to add a few stitches. I hope this is gonna turn out well, because this is gonna take forever and it might be too tight on me. Also, I'm gonna have so much of this yarn left. I feel like I am gonna have to double strand the yarn to eventually do something with it. Also, I did order this yarn for like a 6mm hook, but why is it still so small? I guess it's because it's fluffy. I feel like I was expecting a thicker yarn when I ordered it. I will have so much left over because it's actually very, very thin yarn. Also, someone has told me online, not me personally, but like in a video or something, that doing Tunisian crochet takes up a lot more yarn. I feel like it's the opposite way. I don't know why, but I always end up with so much yarn left over. I'm actually horrible at it, even after 3 years of crocheting constantly. Today is Evit's birthday. I have already crocheted so much. So I had this, which I showed you guys. I made the last strip for the back or front panel. It doesn't really matter which side it is. And now I finished the first strip of the other panel, and it's only like the 6th day working on this. I won't be crocheting too much today because I did offer to play It Takes Two with Evert, so probably won't be crocheting as much this evening, but I think I have been crocheting more than 5 hours a day, like on average for the past 5 days, which is kind of insane. Also, I did notice I have used a lot, like I normally use a lot more of this yarn than this yarn, but this looks like a lot less. And I think it's because this yarn is like slightly thicker, and I don't know why, because they are the same type of yarn. It's not that obvious when I crochet it. Luckily, I'm currently at 28 hours and 38 minutes of crocheting for this sweater. Do you feel caught? Did I caught you making biscuits on my yarn? I know, baby. I know. I have the front and the back panel here, which are almost done besides sewing everything together and some finishing touches. So I went into Stitch Fiddle on my computer and I made the arms, and I did also alter. I have separate arm designs. I was looking at my Toggle app while I was editing my video today, and I don't know if you can see it, but almost all the red blocks in my Toggle app are when I was crocheting for this project. I think I crocheted more than 30 hours last week, which is a lot for me. But yeah, the Toggle app is the app that I use to time every time I'm crocheting, and I'm very, very strict with it. If I take a little break, I will stop my timer. So hopefully soon I can start attaching all the pieces together. I am praying for it to fit me. I know it's gonna be tight if it fits me. And I have also been thinking for a long time, I wish I just double stranded it, because then it would be oversized. It would probably have taken me less time. Okay, the details would have been less impressive and it wouldn't be as flowy, but I kind of regret not double stranding my yarn and just using a very big hook. I don't even know if like a 12mm hook exists for Tunisian crochet. It probably does. I don't know, I kind of regret that, and that kind of proves that if you crochet a lot and have quite a lot of experience, things can still kind of go wrong. I'm not saying this project isn't going well, but I just feel like I could have done it a better way and like quicker, and it would have been oversized that way. I have not been filming as much yet this week, but I did finish all of my panels. So I think these are the ones for the body and these are the arms, I think. It is super lightweight. Again, I feel like every time when I do Tunisian crochet, it's super lightweight. And this took me 66 hours. I actually cannot believe I'm done crocheting. Well, besides the borders, like the ribbing. And today we are celebrating Avik his birthday. He had his birthday last week, but today we're kind of like celebrating. This afternoon we're gonna go do a VR game, and then we're gonna go visit a museum, and this evening we're gonna see friends of his at a cafe. But in the meantime, if I can find the time, I really want to continue working on this sweater, so I want to start attaching all the panels together. I just do this by sewing. I will probably take my project with me to the cafe this evening to kind of keep working on it, because I know we will be sitting at the cafe for a very long time. I really hope I can still finish the sweater by Sunday. It's currently Friday, because if I can finish the sweater by Sunday, I can still edit and publish a video on Monday, but it will be so hectic because obviously I still need to film the reveal as well, and I will probably also make some TikToks of the final sweater. So if I publish this on Monday the 27th, you can already know that I have rushed so much, and like it was probably very chaotic to get everything ready in time for the upload on Monday. There has been a time in my crochet journey where I crocheted for 40 to 50 hours, and I was like, whoa, that's so long for me to crochet on one project. Well, I'm already at 66 hours, and I'm now just hoping it won't take me longer than 75 hours, which is a new record. I feel like I have never spent this long on just one item. Listen guys, I did just block it a little bit with my steamer and I tried it on. It is tight. It's not like uncomfortably tight. There's not a lot of room for movement, so I really hope with adding the body onto it I can still move. Okay guys, quickly, this is what I've done at the cafe yesterday. Yesterday I crocheted for 7 hours, which is insane. I did the cuffs or ribbing on both sleeves. They are still detached. And then I started on the ribbing for the neck opening. So I really hope this morning I can finish everything in like 4 hours, hopefully, because as you can see I didn't get ready because I want to color my hair today, which I normally wanted to start my day with, but since I am crazy, I'm thinking maybe I can finish off my sweater first and then I can start blocking it during the day so that I can do my reveal tomorrow. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I haven't gotten dressed yet or anything because I do want to color my hair. But let's go, and hopefully in the next clip I can show you the reveal finally. Hi guys, you might be noticing that I did not do my hair yesterday because I eventually ended up spending the whole day trying to finish off this sweater. I kind of fit it on and it was way too tight on my arms, especially at the top. And then I decided to block it in the hopes it would become looser, but that kind of didn't help at all. I feel like blocking didn't do anything, but I did pin it like on my couch in the hopes of stretching it a little bit. Then I decided I wanted to make like a whole new patch on my armpit area to make it a little bit looser, and I feel like that was a very good idea. Now I'm gonna show it to you. It looks okay, it looks fine on camera, but it's like a little bit wonky. It's definitely not perfect, but you know, how many times am I gonna do this? And I also I made like 2 different triangles in each color so that the seam is like seamless, I guess. And I'm very proud of myself because it does fit now. I mean, it's definitely too short at the arms, like my frog leg is coming out. It fits. This is the final sweater and I'm currently wearing it with a skirt I crocheted myself. I'm not sure if it fits that well because I feel like the pink in this skirt is a lot brighter, but I feel like I look cute and I added some accessories. I also tried to do some makeup. It has been a long time since I was able to do my makeup, you guys, because I feel like I was in such a trance trying to finish this sweater. I haven't really worked on any other projects in the meantime, and I'm so ready to go back to my life, try to do some other projects, maybe some sewing projects for my other YouTube channel. I would have preferred it if it was oversized, but I kind of had to work with the time limit I had. This already took me 73 hours to make, and I haven't even woven in the ends yet, so that's gonna take me another few hours. I'm gonna show you the crochet piece I made in 1 hour. Wait, I can show you. This took me 1 hour to make, so I could have made 73 of these in the time I spent on this sweater, which is kind of insane. And then I'm gonna also show you my corset that I've spent 10 hours on. And then this took me about 73 hours. So yeah, I kind of was very bad at predicting how long these projects would take me, but I feel like that's kind of unavoidable with crochet, especially if you're doing fitted garments. You can't really cut corners or anything. I still need to finish my corset, by the way. I feel like that's gonna be for an upcoming video, and then I can maybe crochet something matching to the corset. And then this is the sweater. So I really hope you enjoyed this challenge I did. Please support me because making this video took me so long. It could happen that this video performs very bad and that I've spent like almost 90 hours on this video. So please support and I'll see you soon. Have a good day or night. Bye bye.